Here's our final video. Two-step equations, number 3. Okay. There's really only 3 types of equations that are 2 steps at this point, right? So we've talked about one where there's multiplication and adding or subtracting, and then we've talked about one where there's division and adding or subtracting. And this last one is kind of a tricky one because it includes something invisible. So here's the equation. And you might think, oh, well, okay, that's division and that's subtraction, and so we always deal with addition and subtraction first, so no problem. But the thing is, and here's what's invisible here, is when you have something on top of a fraction like this, there's an invisible set of parentheses around it. Now remember, in order of operations, parentheses is first. So that means when we're solving equations, parentheses is actually last. So actually, before we can get inside these parentheses, we need to get rid of this 3. So when I have an equation that looks like this, I need to get rid of this 3 first. Now what's happening with this 3? This is divided by 3. So the first thing I'm going to do with an equation like this is multiply by 3. I'm multiplying by 3 to get rid of this. And on the other side of the equation, I'm multiplying by 3. So that cancels this divided by 3 and leaves me with only x minus 7. Now I don't need parentheses because it's not on top of a fraction anymore. So it's just x minus 7 by itself. 8 times 3 is 24. And now I have just x minus 7. So I need to get rid of the minus 7. So I add 7 on both sides. And I get x equals 31. One more example. Okay, again, decimals don't bother us. We just follow the same kind of idea. In this case, right, there's these invisible parentheses here. So I need to get rid of the 4 first. That's divided by 4. So I'm going to multiply by 4. Okay. The 4 cancels here, so I'm left with x plus 2 equals 3.5 times 4 is 14. And then the only thing that's with that x right now is that 2. So I'm going to get rid of it. And I get x equals 12. And that's it.